best. I always exude positive energy, so there's
What are they called again?
Funkos.
The Funkles.
They're
And
collectors.
what is this again? The grid?
Crystal grid.
The crystal grid. Everybody, hallelujah. Switch along. This is my main man. This is a man I respect in the streets of Uvalde. La pura neta.
Don't put that in there.
La pura neta.
Are you putting that somewhere?
I do put.
This is personal, and I share it with you only. I'm not trying.
Well, my job and the
What
job of the Messiah is to spread it out. That's when you're mature, and there's where I see you, and that's why it's like
I'm not
because there's not you're not. You're spiritual, but you're spiritual. And why? But why am I here?
You're here because God sent you to me, and that's what I'm waiting for.
But you didn't get mad, did you? Did I offend you when I told you because it seems like you're getting offended, or I don't know. You tell me. You're 60 years old. You're 60, so you have to tell me.
I got impatient, and that's my problem. That's not you. It's not you. It's just me. Hey, I'm still practicing.
Good.
You know, patience.
Admitting it is a great start.
I'm practicing patience and reaction
and silence.
Not to react to people's ways or thoughts or philosophies. In other words.
Well, you did that to me earlier.
Yeah,
that's what I'm telling you.
I'm still working on myself. I'm still working on myself. But I used to be bad. I used to get like pissed off all the time.
Whoa, you seem like you were a little bit PO right there, and I was like,
I got impatient because you weren't hearing me, and I said, no, I just gotta go then. Because you know what I mean.
All respect.
I have my mission.
The sun was burning me up. I was like,
I have my mission, and that's what I was thinking about, going to do my walking, my meditation, my praying, and then come. That's what I was doing before you got here.
You got the 10 Commandments up there?
Yeah, but
so I get you. You're not agnostic. You're a believer. You're not agnostic.
I'm not.
You believe, but you are not.
That's the old me. I've learned so much new. That I bought this when I first got here, and if I know what I know now, this wouldn't be there. Because I know that it's only two commandments, and all the rest come into play. So if you love God,
but that's not
just like. Can I say?
Go ahead.
See, that's why I get impatient because.
No. Yeah, we're learning. This is the first time. This is not the first time.
And these words I'm saying come out of
meeting with you.
Yeshua. They come out of Jesus Christ. What I'm about to tell you are His words.
Sure.
And that's the only words that I follow in the Bible. I do not believe in the Old Testament because that's the path.
But you follow the Bible.
No,
that's where
I don't follow the Bible anymore. I read it. I used to go to Bible class and I've read it.
I was going to tell you today, have you read it? Have you ever read it before?
Have
you ever read it all? Have you ever read it like full?
No,
how much time you spend on it?
I can't even say anything.
No, that's what I want to know because the whole thing is about the word. So tell me about the word. Like how much do you?
If I can talk, I'd let you know what's going on.
Go ahead.
So you don't judge me or think
it's just the contradiction is hard. But go ahead.
Don't think that I know. I know. They say the same thing about Jesus Christ. He's contradicting. First he says this. You know, they really laid it on him because he spoke the truth and they couldn't take it.
But it was never about the word. It was never about the word. Because he
was the word. What I was
like he had to use the word.
I even forgot what I was about to tell you. What I was saying before I couldn't finish. That's why I got to learn to be patient. But anyways, the first two, Jesus Christ said this. He said, love thy Father with all your heart, right? And love yourself and love others as you love yourself. Or your neighbor, whatever, it's the same thing.
No.
Love others.
Good correction.
When you do these two, he said, that all the rest come to play.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So if you do these two, all these won't ever even come into your mind, all the rest. Lying won't come into your mind. Stealing won't come into your mind because you're so high vibrational. High vibrational.
In peace.
That you won't even think of lying. You won't even think of stealing. You won't even think of disrespecting your mother and father. You won't think none of those things because you're already so high. And those things won't even come in. So that's why I just learned that. Not recently, but past 2 years. I bought this 4 years ago at the pawn shop here. So, but it's still there because it's good. As long as it's good, I'll take it in. Okay. Even if I don't agree in your way of life, your philosophy, your religion, as long as that's good information, positive, then I'll take it in. To me, it's all good. God is in all. It's in everything. It's in you. It's in me. It's in everything. Because anything that has an atom, you know what an atom is? Mm-hmm. Anything that has an atom, that's the light of God. That's the light of our Creator. So that's why.
Okay.
That's why it's important to, like, these things. You know, once in a while you got to cleanse everything. You got to cleanse everything because there's a lot of spirits of all types, good and bad. There's angels, there's guides, there's ancestors, there's a lot of everything.
Good.
And so they're called spirits or demons or whatever, but they're also energy. They're energy. Any thought is energy. And so these things exist in another dimension, which people call the spiritual realm. There's a lot going on in the spiritual realm, you know. So I used to battle.
It's the unseen world.
Okay, yes, it's the unseen, and I used
to feel it.
I used to call it the unseen war.
We can't see it, but you feel it.
Yeah, you can feel it. I feel it all the time. But I used to call it the unseen war, right? And I used to call myself, I'm a soldier of God. I'm a warrior of God, right? I used to call myself that. But just recently, not more than a year ago, I've realized that everything is God's will. Everything is happening. Darkness and light, it exists because God created it. And it's for a reason. It has to do with balance. Now I say, I'm aligned, balanced, guided, and protected.
Can I ask you one question?
See, now you're thinking of going against what I'm telling you. In your mind, you're already having something to say that's going to go against, or that's going to try to get me to believe like you, when you can just accept. And that's what unconditional love is acceptance. That means accept the dark and the light. Accept what it is. Because when you don't accept evil, you're saying that God is wrong.
But that's a crazy assumption.
I know, because I am.
Because I'm not going to go against that.
You know, I'm
just going to tell you, I have to tell you some things, because you're 60 years old.
I'm going to let you.
You're a mature man.
I'm going to let you talk. But
you have a business. You believe in rocks having energy.
Yeah,
like we all have energy. Yes. I agree with all of that.
Everything that
I'm not going to go against all that. And those are hard, because people will go against all that. I'm going to tell you, there's not a lot of people that are here.
I've seen it in the Bible. Listen. They call astrology wicked. They call all the... This is what religion does. They demonize almost everything. Yeah. Look at what they did to Jesus Christ, the Pharisees.
Sure.
Because that's what you're worrying. These people, these Pharisees, well, it looks like...
You see, looks are different than really being.
Okay, well, it's not. Yeah, Thank you. I'm glad you told me, because that's what I was seeing, because I seen it on the...
The Messiah you're talking about was a Hebrew.
Yeah, I know he was.
He would look like this.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, how do you have more to say?
The Pharisees, I don't know. I lost it right there when
you said a lot, though. I mean, I'm not. No. You thought I was going to disagree with you.
I was saying that.
But I got to critique you.
Everything is God's will, and we have to accept.
Yeah.
We have to accept, because that's called unconditional love. That's why in the Bible it says, "Love your enemies," because we have to accept what is good. Because God created it. God created the planet. God created the sun. God created everything that is. He's the all.
Okay.
He's the all. He's all that is, right?
Okay.
All that exists. He's in all of us. He's in good. He's in everything. And so I just learned this because I was always trying to battle.
You just learned this?
Yeah, something new.
How long ago did you?
The Holy Spirit came to me and He told me, look, I started learning about unconditional love and what it is. And because that's a frequency and that's high vibration. When you accept everything that is.
How long ago? I'm sorry.
About a year already that I learned about unconditional love. I thought unconditional love was, before I learned what really unconditional love really is, I used to think unconditional love was to say, I love you to you, and I love you, I love you, but it's not.
The way the world does.
Yeah.
Even to
but it's not. It's It's acceptance of what God's creations. That means accept it instead of fighting it. You know what I mean? Because that's what you're doing. You're battling evil, and when you battle evil, you're going against the Creator because He created it. Understand that? See, I just learned what I just said not too long ago.
Say it again.
When you go against evil, you're going against the Creator because He created it. He's allowing it for the evolution of humanity. The only way we can evolve to become high vibrational and have heaven on earth, and that's coming. Heaven on earth is coming in the future.
We're fighting evil.
Yeah,
we're going against.
We're going against what He created because this is what evil does, or dark spirits, or dark energy, whatever you want to call it. Because evil really doesn't exist, only to humans. Because bad spirits are able to infiltrate inside the human, and they're the ones that are evil. They used to live here on earth thousands of years ago, but now they only exist in the spirit realm. They don't no longer exist. They were here because they were cast here, according to the story in the Bible. Remember, they were cast here with the evil one, 200 fallen angels, which are called the Legion. And that's who created religion. They're called the Anunnaki. They're from another planet. And they came here.
The ones from above.
Yeah, they came and created religion and made themselves look like gods because they were ahead of time. Their technology, everything was ahead of time. And so they created religion so humans can bow down to them. Humans, they're already here. Not only that,
this humanity. Knowledge was a year ago?
What?
This knowledge, where'd you get this? How long have you
known
what?
This? Which knowledge?
What you're telling me?
The one about conditional love or the Anunnaki?
Anunnaki. Everything you've been telling me about the spiritual world.
The spiritual world?
Like you're talking biblical right now because you just mentioned the Bible.
Yeah, I'm talking everything.
Right?
Not just biblical.
No, but you just mentioned
the
Bible.
I am talking not just biblical.
That's why
I'm talking aliens, I'm talking atom science.
Yes.
All of it, because it's all God's creation.
How long have you known
what I've known?
That right there, what you're telling. Mostly of the fallen angels.
The fallen angels?
The Anunnaki.
I figured that one. See, a lot of this information is just common sense. If you've read the Bible and you've read other books, because I've read other books besides the Bible. There's Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill.
No, I don't care about the other books.
Really. See, you don't. Because you're closed yourself.
I want... How much have you learned? Have you learned of the Bible?
When God made you so amazing and awesome that if you open yourself, you're able to...
I don't... Brother,
it's okay. See,
we're talking about the Bible.
Talking about pride over there.
No, I'm asking about the Bible, though. You answer me that one. How long have you been under the Bible?
I've known the Bible since 1982 when I went to jail and I took Bible study. Okay, and then throughout my life, I would read it. I would just have it in my room. Then I would open it, and that's what I would read it at. I didn't read it all the way through.
And the Anunnaki? How long have you known
that? And then once I've learned, just recently, like 3 years ago, I realized that the Bible isn't right, even though I read it. And the Anunnaki thing, about 2 years ago, I learned about that.
2 years ago?
Yeah, about how there's.
That's really
I was telling
recent.
you about Matias Di Stefano, and there's a show, there's a channel called Gaia. Gaia means Mother Earth. Okay, and this man remembered everything. Remember you telling? I was telling you.
Yeah, that's interesting.
And okay.
You never know, man. The fathers that are perfect. Perfection is scary, man.
Let me show you this.
Oh, about those locals.
He's my brother-in-law.
Oh yeah, you're telling me about it. Yeah, he's a cool character, man.
Okay,
he's my favorite.
Let me tell you this quick story.
He's my favorite character.
Look, in the 90s, let me tell you a quick story. Okay, this is a true story. You have to, so you can understand where I'm coming from.
Sure.
In the 90s, I had a vision. I was trying to commit suicide because my best friend passed away. He died of AIDS. He was a bisexual guy, but he was an angel at the same time.
And he was your best friend?
He was my best friend because he was there for me. He was my instructor. He was the first one that taught me that.
May the Father have mercy in his soul.
Are you going to let me finish?
Well, may the Father have mercy in his soul.
Can you let me finish, please? Okay, he was my best friend. He passed away. He was a very spiritual guy, even though he was died of AIDS or whatever. He was bisexual, gay. It didn't matter. He helped others. He did a lot for others with his fame. He met a lot of famous people. He introduced me to Crucito.
Oh, really?
Before he made Blood In, Blood Out, before way in the 80s. Really? Yeah, at a club in San Antonio.
Nice.
He had just only done the TV show Fame. You ever remember that show?
No.
Fame? He was in that show. This was before he became a big movie star. He was just a dancer actor. He went to Incarnate College and he took acting.
Crucito?
Yeah, Crucito was on a TV show called Fame.
He's from San Antonio?
He's from San Antonio. That's how I know him.
That's awesome, man.
Anyways, see, I forgot what I was saying.
It's awesome.
Okay, he committed suicide and it hurt me bad because he was there for me. He did a lot of things for me. He was very. I saw him as a living angel, basically, because how good he was. Besides his material wants or temptation or whatever,
the flesh. Yeah.
His soul was good.
His sin, yeah.
So it hurt me very much that he passed away. This was in 91, 92, and I wanted to die. I wanted to commit suicide, and so I tried, and then it didn't work. But a vision came. Like a movie, right? A vision came, and I saw this, right? And this was in the center. Let me tell you this story. Please let me finish, okay? Because then I'll forget. He was in the center, in the center of space, like dark, black. No stars, just black.
Like NASA pictures.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like that. Whatever. And he was in the center. This was in the center, and around him was floating 9 spheres. 9 spheres
around him,
like planets. Yeah, they were floating around him.
Oh, okay.
And he was turning like real slow. God, Father, Creator of all. That's who it was. That's what I felt as soon as I saw him. So what did I do?
But who was your friend?
No.
Oh, that right there.
Yeah. When I saw, I'm talking about my vision now.
Wow.
My friend passed away. That's already in the past. I'm talking about the vision I had.
Yeah. How long ago was that?
1991, 92.
After your friend's death. How long when you were going to?
It was that same year, about a couple of months. No, it was like a month that he.
And that's when this picture came to you too.
Yeah,
I
just drove that. I just painted that like 3 years ago.
Oh, really? It's just been in your head.
Yeah, it's just nobody knew about.
That's really cool.
And I wouldn't talk about it because people would think I'm crazy. Oh, if I tell them I saw God, I saw Creator of all.
Can I ask a question?
I'm gonna finish my story. Go ahead, real quick.
Is that line in the bottom intentional?
Yes, I put it afterwards.
Okay.
I did it for me because I study healing. I study different types of healing.
Nice.
Physical, mind, body, and soul.
Yeah.
These are healings. Mm-hmm. There's all types of ways to heal the body, the mind, and the soul. And I've been learning a lot of different ways. So I put this as a beam of light.
Amazing.
Good and so when I heal, when I do Reiki or when I do Qigong, that's what I visualize. I visualize a beam of light coming into my head, going into my lower dantian and exploding, spreading out. And the light comes through my arm, and exits my hands to do Reiki. You know what Reiki is?
No.
Reiki is a healing technique from China.
Okay.
You remember the Karate Kid? He did it and he healed them?
Yeah.
That's what Reiki is. Yeah.
I believe in healing, of course.
Okay, so anyways, that's why I did it. But when I saw this, let me finish the story. He was in the middle. The 9 spheres were rotated or around him. Mm-hmm. And I saw this, right? And the first thing I did was I got down like the Muslims on my knees. And I said, have mercy on me. Because I felt his presence, how immense.
Awesome.
You know what I mean? Like, like he could do away with me like that.
Sure.
That's what it felt like. I wasn't scared.
Your most humility. You need humility.
So I got down to my knees, and I've never been down to my knees like that since.
Oh, okay.
I don't pray like that.
Awesome.
But anyways, it was just the way I felt. I felt like a grain of sand. I felt tiny.
And we are.
And so I felt like that, right? And then once I saw that, and I got down to my knees, I sat up, and I could still see the vision, and I say to God, what's going on? Why am I seeing this? God said, not in a voice, just feeling. Mm-hmm. I just knew what he was saying. Mm-hmm. There wasn't no voice. And he said, we're having a meeting about saving Mother Earth, the planet Earth.
Mm.
And I said, what do I have to do with this? What do I do? And he said, not in a voice, just a feeling.
Mm-hmm.
He said,
same here.
Be you and do what you do.
Mm.
And that's it.
Good.
But all these...
He made you an artist. He made you an artist.
Oh, I was an artist before I saw God. Spheres, okay. The spheres around him were clear, full of stars and galaxies, just like this. Mm-hmm. You know, they were clear like glass. Mm-hmm. You know, this is called an octahedron. I didn't know what this shape was.
I'm trying to keep a lot of the stuff you're saying for me to talk about, because you're talking about a lot, but
I'm telling you my experience.
That's awesome. Yeah, it is. There's just a lot to
this does not come from a book. This does not come from a movie.
For sure.
This does not come from nowhere but the Spirit.
Right. And you know, my work of this is to because it's a lot. It's not a 5-minute conversation. I told you. I told you.
30 minutes.
I've told you. I said I got 30, 40 minutes. I know, and I have it, and it's a lot. And there's a lot even to talk about, even just what you told me, just with that.
I'm just letting you know, so you can know where I come from.
Oh, I love that.
Why I believe
That's why I am
here.
That's why I am here.
Okay.
And the time is that we are going to pass away. We are.
Yeah,
we only have a certain time on earth. Do you believe that? Right?
No, I don't.
Our body
I
does.
used to be scared of death.
No, but it exists.
I know it exists.
Yeah,
it's part of life. And I'm not scared of death anymore. It's just a transition to my true self. This is a limitation. Yeah. My body is a limitation. It's like a prison now because of everything that I gave up.
Absolutely.
Everything that I gave up.
Sounds like the Bible. Yeah.
That's why I dance, because my soul wants to be free.
Sounds like the Bible. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so, yeah.
See what I mean? Once you interrupt me, I forget my train of thought.
No, like I said, you've told me a lot, brother. Like I said, we don't even have enough time.
That's all. That's the end of my
that's good.
Keep it
like
good. That.
You've said a
lot.
I'm
a spiritualist. I'm not gonna change. You cannot change me because I'm on my own mission.
Ooh, that's not good.
No, I'm not gonna change. I am good. I'm a good person. Why is it not good? Tell me. Why is me not good?
Because we're always learning, man.
Okay,
this
but
world
I'm not
has
going to change.
This
I'm not going backwards.
Obstacles.
You, on the other hand, you live in the past. The past is gone. The future, those things are not. They're non-existent. The past is non-existent, and the future is non-existent. The only thing that exists is now. It goes back to I am. I am is present tense. That means now.
Yeah, but we gotta know. Now. We gotta know the story of life.
No, we don't. We don't have to do none of that. We don't have to. That's why I'm telling you. I was fighting evil, but I've been learning through the words of Jesus Christ that the only way you can change the world, if you don't like what's going on, the only way you can change it is with unconditional love. But
where do you learn that from?
Okay, I'm going to say it.
In this earth right now. In
I'm
America, on top of that.
I learned it. I learned the meaning of unconditional love through Matias Di Stefano. There's a show, remember I was telling you? Gaia, it's called Initiation. And this man, now I'm glad you remember, I'm glad you told me this. Because now I remember why I pulled this out. Okay, this was in the 90s. I just saw this show from Matias Di Stefano 2 years ago at my sister's. I was visiting. It was Thanksgiving. No, it was last Thanksgiving, last year. Okay, I went to her house in San Antonio.